Hey Goobers, it's me, your favorite Goober. Quick update for you today. I did something related to my story today. It was the first step in a long process of trying to improve my writing, and that step is very simple. I asked my best friend, I was like, hey, girl, I've got a question for you. Or a few, to be more specific. And it involved, you know, all these questions were just about, like, writing women, right? Within the media, or medium of manga and, like, anime and that kind of specific region of entertainment. Because there's a lot of things that I'm unaware of as a guy. You know, I grew up as a dude. And so I don't really understand women all that much. And I don't really know a whole lot. And because of that, I think it's really important that I, talk to women to figure out more. Because I think it's one of the best places to go for information. Like, I want to also have a conversation with, like, the black community to see how I can better write, black characters. I fully intend for one of my mainstay characters, I want her to be a very strong female lead who is black. And I want her to be written well. I want to make sure that I do my due diligence in writing this character, because I feel like a lot of the times you'll see, like, a colored character portrayed, and there's plenty of amazing examples, but there's also a lot of design tropes that are very poor and distasteful, right? I want to avoid those things, but I also want to avoid poor character writing. And I think there's a lot to learn before I jump headfirst into writing a character like that. Especially because I want to do my due diligence, because I think it adds a lot to the story when you do that kind of stuff, right? When you take a woman's perspective into account, when you take the black community's perspective into account and incorporate their knowledge and history into the story, I think it can be very, very positively impactful. Just so immensely important, I think, for the story and the quality of the story, right? I don't know, it's something that I care about. Just like I care about incorporating the science of the real world into my powers, not by law, where it's like, this has to be like this. I'm going to take my liberties with the science, but, like, I'm still using the real world science to complement my power system, to show off cool dynamics. Did you know that ice is a very poor conductor versus water being a very good conductor? How is that important? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, But, like, stuff like that. And so I feel like it's almost similar, where it's like, take the real world, take real people and their experiences into account, and use that to improve my story, to complement it. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's where it's where I've started. There's a long journey ahead for this, but I look forward to it. I think it's going to be really good to do my due diligence here. So, with that being said, I'll keep this relatively short. Good night and good luck to you all, goobus. Bye-bye. All right, goodbye. Have a good night, day, whatever it is. Good times. Have a good one. Peace out.